Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Today is Thursday, August 21st, 2014. My name is Rex Harris, and as always, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to spend some time with you here today. I'd like to give a shout out to my wife, who is having a birthday today, so God bless you, babe. Happy birthday. Here's to many, many more. We'll be going out and celebrating with her this evening. That'll be fun. But onward and forward here. Today we're going to be talking about banner advertising. And the reason that we're going to talk about banner advertising is a great way to get clicks. Okay. For those of you that have been following the training for any length of time, you've heard me talk about clicks, whether we're buying clicks from solo ad providers or getting clicks, on splash pages, okay? Because basically what a click results in is an opportunity to collect an email address, okay? And banners will get us those clicks that we're looking for. The thing with banner advertising is the same thing applies to banner advertising as it does to any of the other marketing that we're doing. You're going to want to create banners that specifically target people using a specific advertising resource, offering a solution to a problem or an answer to a question. Okay, very, very simple stuff. So what I'm going to show you today are the mechanics of banner advertising and show you the strategy that I utilize for rotating banners across hundreds of websites on the internet and how to change those banners out anytime you want in about 30 seconds using tracking links. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn on screen sharing here, and as always, if there are any issues with screen sharing, please someone let me know, give me a holler so I know to rectify the issue. But we should jump it onto the infinite loop there, and we should be good to go. So we're going to start with a resource called Free Safe List Mailer this morning, and I'm also going to show you guys some cool ways to get some. Okay, here we go already. Oh, that's something else. Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump into Free Safe List Mailer. Free Safe List Mailer is a safe list. You've heard me talk about it multiple times. There are hundreds of thousands of sites out here where you can run banners and you will get clicks on those banners. And anytime that you are going to drive traffic, you always want to lead that traffic to a page where you can collect an email address. Always, always, always collect an email address and work to build a list in your favorite autoresponder, whatever that may be. Please hold. Now, obviously, if you've been hanging around with us, you know that we use Aweber, and the reason that we use Aweber is because it has the highest delivery rates right now, and it's one of the few systems out there that's actually still hitting inboxes if you set it up correctly. So we believe in Aweber, and we believe it's the best autoresponder out there right now. We are testing a couple of others, and we'll train on those as we see that they are going to assist you guys in getting results. But Aweber, in my opinion, and based on testing, has been the best autoresponder out there. So obviously, if I want to get traffic to a lead capture page like this, I'm going to formulate a banner with the same message. Okay, a banner that basically says $100 per day using SafeList. Now, I'm not actually going to be creating any banners here today. But I will show you a couple different banners and a couple of different strategies that I utilize. Banner advertising can also be effective, especially for membership sites where you are working to generate a free sign up and then promote an upgrade like we do at the Academy. You can lead banners directly to your affiliate URL here in the Academy, because each time someone signs up for the Academy here, okay, that is recorded in your referrals section on the website. I just got to turn this video off. Okay. it's recorded here. Now, you're going to notice that for those of you that are upgraded members, okay, every email address from every person who signs up with you is here. And one of the best things that you can do is each time you collect an email address, okay, you're going to want to grab it, open up Notepad, and create a list, because this way you can send a blind carbon copy email through Gmail every day and invite people out to the workshops, okay, and keep your team in the loop with what's going on, okay? You have a list here, utilize it. Don't just let it sit there and go to waste. Keep in touch with the people that are signing up with you in the academy, because you're going to make more money that way. So I'm going to open up a couple of different resources here just so you can get an idea for what we're talking about here as far as banner advertising. Let me see, what did I open up there? I'm going to open up one more. Open up free safe list mailer here. Go to the banner ads rotator here. We got a traffic exchange here called Start Exchange, which is one of my favorite traffic exchanges, always has been. Okay, and let me see, free active safe list and Webmaster Quest. Okay, another traffic exchange where I run banners because I get clicks on the banners. Okay, you know, I mean, here just the other day, I mean, just one banner on one website's generated 5 clicks. Okay, you might think, well, geez, Rex, 5 clicks isn't that great. Well, you know, we're talking about banner advertising, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about solo ads. We're certainly not talking about pay-per-click advertising. Okay, it requires a lot of impressions to get a click on a banner. Obviously, the more targeted your banner is, the better your banner is going to produce. Okay, and we'll talk more about creating your own banners here probably next week. What I really want to show you here today is just the basic setup and how all of this works, because there's a couple of cool things that you can do if you take the time to do this, to you know, actually maybe set up your own banner network and then sell banner advertising, and people will buy it from you. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is here. I'm going to have to check and see what's going on with that. Okay, well, let me just give you an example here. Okay, so I got all of my banner resources opened up here except for this one. Got this one here. Okay, running the Wake Up Now banner there. The challenge with banner advertising is it can be very tedious. Now, to actually set up a banner campaign across hundreds of websites, obviously you're going to need hundreds of websites to promote banners on. Okay, so, and you guys are going. I'm not going to be showing any notes today here, so you guys are either going to want to take notes for yourself or come back and watch this video later and take notes, because I'm going to show you a couple of resources. We're going to start with SafeListRankings.com. SafeListRankings.com is a place where you can come and create hundreds of free sites on memberships, and basically all that you have to do is create a couple of additional Gmail accounts, because for every safe list that you join, it's going to require you to use what's known as a contact email address and a list email address. So you're going to need 2 different email addresses, and when I do that, I usually just name them close together, you know, Rex Harris contact or Rex Harris list at gmail.com, something along those lines. You know, something simple and easy to follow, because you're going to require 2 email addresses. And, you know, with Gmail, you're never going to run out of space. So, I mean, and basically what we're looking to do is find all of the sites that give you free credits to start, and then convert those credits that you get to the start to banner impressions, and then advertise using banners. You know, like I said, sorry about that, I'm sitting here crunching on an ice cube. Like I had stated, this is something that's going to require some setup time. All right, it's not something that I recommend that you sit down and do all in one day. You know, it's something that I've built over time, over the years, and am going through and revamping right now. But SafeListRankings.com, a great place to find all of these different advertising sites where internet marketers are going in and out of every day, where you can take and convert the credits that they give you when you join the Safe List into banner impressions. Here's an example here. Okay, they've got one here right now. This is 25,000 free credits for free members. Okay, now I'm actually already a member of this list, but I'll just show you how this works. I just accept here. Okay, give them my first name, my last name, my contact email address. I'll use Rex Harris live@gmail.com because that's what I use, and then I will use for list email Rex Harris online@gmail.com. Okay. Username, I'll leave it Rex Harris. Actually, I'm going to change that to Rex Harris Live. Create a password. PayPal email address. Free no cost join. Just like that, boom. Rex Harris Live already exists in our database. Oh, well, let's try this one then. Okay, wow, I must have several accounts here. Geez, what am I going to use? I guess that's a bad example. But anyway, you guys get the idea to see how to sign up for this. Okay. Now, what's going to happen when you create your contact and your list email address is they are going to send you 2 confirmation emails. And once you have confirmed your email addresses, you're going to be able to log into the website. Okay. Now, your SafeList.net is built very similar because they're on the same basic platform as this is here. So once you've created your account, okay, if you go to banners and text ads, and your menu in your SafeList.net is going to look very similar to what this is here. Okay, you're going to see where you can add a new campaign. Okay, and you're going to have the option to run text ads and banners, and I recommend that you do both over time for those of you that are using Safe Lists, because the text ads on many of these sites really do get clicked. They're worth using. And it's all about getting remember, this is all about getting a click to a lead capture page. You just better have a lead capture page that delivers the goods. Okay, because if you're pitching and selling on your lead capture page, you're screwed. Okay, you're not going to get any subscribers. Okay, we started running testing on 2 different capture pages yesterday, and people are starting to find out real quick that going out there and just putting together any old capture page doesn't necessarily get the job done. You've got to be very specific about who you're targeting, what you're giving away, because otherwise, people aren't going to respond. People don't want just any old ebook anymore. Okay, and I see people still trying to build lead capture page giving away ebooks. Rex, what do you think if I give away this ebook? Well, I think that idea sucks, and here's why. Don't take offense, but the truth of the matter is people have been giving away ebooks for a decade. It's a dead strategy. You want to get results, do exactly what we show you to do, because this is what's working right now. Word it exactly how we show you to word it, say exactly what we tell you to say, and replicate exactly what we are saying, and then as time moves on, just begin to gravitate into taking what you've learned and making it your own. That's how all of this works. Learn, teach, do simultaneously. The greatest advice Dave Wood ever gave me. Okay? Greatest advice Dave Wood ever gave anyone. Dave Wood's amazing, but learn, teach, do simultaneously makes so much sense. So, so here I'm going to give it a campaign name, and I'll call this like Academy 1. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do instead of running my, let me get back here so we're not jumping all over the place. Instead of running my actual URLs here, here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I can use IBO Toolbox. Okay, I have another system that I use too called LinkTrack, which I like a lot better. But you can use IBO URL to do the same thing. I did it up, I set it up, tested it the other day, and made a training video for our pro members based on the IBO URL toolbox strategy. So I go to LinkedIn and I log in, or excuse me, linktrack.info. And I go to links and go to my links, and these are going to be all of the tracking links that I have created. Okay. Well, I actually have my links grouped in different categories. So I go to banners, and you're going to see here where I have two different URLs here, and I'm actually going to set up a new one here today. Okay. We're going to call, let me see, we're going to go here, we're going to go make a new link, and we're going to grab first the link to the banner that we want to use. So we'll do one with the Wake Up Now banner here today. Okay, remember this is for 468 by 60 banners. Okay, and if you're never sure about the sizes of the banners, the normal rectangular banners that you see like this are 468 by 60. This is a 250 by 250. This is a 125 by 125 button. This is a header banner for IBO Toolbox. And if you guys have any other websites out there that you want to promote the Academy on with different various banner types, all you've got to do is send in a help desk request and say, hey, Rex, I got a banner size I need, and we can whip that right up for you in a matter of a few minutes and get that for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we're going to grab the Wake Up Now banner here, and then I'm going to go back to link track. Okay, and I'm going to put this here. Now this is the actual image link here. And I'm going to give this a title. I'm going to call this banner impressions 2. And then I'll just call this banner impression link. Okay, and I'm going to add this to my banners group so it makes it easy for me to find, and I'm going to click Save Link. Okay, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to create another link, and then I'm going to go grab, in this case, my referral link for the Academy, and then go back to link track, paste that here. I'm going to call this banner to clicks on banner 2. You don't really have to put anything in the notes if you don't want. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select banners again, and I'm going to click Save Link. Okay. Now when I go back to, I'm actually going to change that real quick. Banner, I'm going to call that banner to impressions, because that's way, if it's the impressions, I'm going to know it's the image, and I could call it banner to image if I wanted to. But the cool thing I like about using this strategy, because it tracks all of your impressions. Every time your banner is seen, it tracks it, and every time your banner is clicked, it tracks it. So you can get a good idea of your click to impression ratio and make a determination whether or not it's worth your effort and time to continue advertising on that resource. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to groups and go to banners, and we'll see my new tracking setup here. Okay, so now instead of using, like I had stated a few minutes ago, these links here directly, you know, where I'm setting up my banners here, I'm going to utilize the link track links instead. Okay, so I'm going to grab a copy of this link here, which is the actual banner clicks. And then an active safe list here. I'm actually going to call this, I'm going to change, I'm going to call that banner to banner tracker 2 is what I'm going to call that, because that way I'll know. Okay, and my clicks is going to be my destination URL, and then my impressions is going to be my image URL. And I'm going to place that here. I'm going to assign it some credits, 1 credit for 1 impression, and I've got like 1.5 billion credits there, I guess. So I'm going to assign a crap load of credits to that. I'm going to click next. Now you're going to see my banner showing up here, and then I'm going to click save. Okay. And then I'm always going to click my banner to double check to make sure it's going where I want it to go. In that case it is, and it comes up with my sponsor name there, so we're good to go. Okay, so just like that, I've now got a banner on this website targeting 25,000 people. Okay, well, let's say, well, you know, I want to change that banner. I want to change this banner across all of my sites. Well, that's easy to do now. If I'm set up on 100 different websites, all I have to do is go back to the Academy, grab the banner that I want to change it to, okay, go back to link track, go to my banner impressions because I'm actually changing the banner, and then just rotate out the banner URL and click save. And now when I go back to active safe list and I do a refresh, okay, I'm still leading traffic to the same place. I just swapped out my banner. And if I have this URL and this URL running across my entire network, anytime I swap out this URL here in Link Tracker, like I said, I can do the same thing in IBO Toolbox with the IBO URL Tracker. It changes that banner across my entire network. Okay? That's some ninja banner stuff right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to save you a tremendous amount of time. And here's the thing. You know, if you go to, I'm going to show you a couple of different resources here. I already showed you safelistRankings.com, where you can sign up for all these sites for free and convert any free credits that you get to banner impressions. Okay, and if you do that 100 times, and okay, so you're getting 5 clicks every couple of days, well, that's 500 clicks across your network every couple of days. And if you're getting 500 clicks, let me tell you something. You're going to get signups here and collect email addresses. Whoops, wrong link. Hold on. Oh, real quick while I got you guys here. Inside of the Academy now, we do have the referral builder added, and we have Aweber and we have Splash Wizard added here. And this is available for all free and pro members. Excuse me. The referral builder is. Okay, so for any of you that are using Splash Wizard or Aweber already, you're going to want to come in here and make sure that you get your Splash Wizard and Aweber links set up in here. Your referral links go right here. And then that way, anybody that joins the Academy with you, when you refer them to Splash Wizard, they can just go join that right through their account, and you're going to get the credit for it. Okay, they're going to join through you here, and the same thing will apply to your entire team as long as their links are in there. And if your team's not using those resources and somebody joins for those links, those signups and commissions are going to pass up to you. Okay? So very important, if you're using these resources, make sure that you get in here and get your affiliate URLs added today. And we're going to be adding several more cool things in here as well over the course of time as we build this thing. So, all right, let me get back to what I was talking about there. Where were we going? We were going to my referrals. Okay, when you're driving traffic directly to your Academy of Home Business referral URL, which leads people to your main page, when they sign up down here through the sign up form, okay, obviously you're collecting an email address. Okay, so as long as you're collecting an email address, and you can make a manual list and send a blind carbon copy to your list here, okay, that's one more method of creating a list that you're going to have to utilize. All right, which is a powerful way to get the word out every day. When I do a workshop schedule, you can then go through, plug your list into the blind carbon copy feature in Gmail and let your list know, hey, we're having a hangout today, we're having a workshop today. Hey, Rex just added some new stuff. Get over in the Academy and make sure that you get your referral URLs in there, and you can begin to learn how to communicate with your team and start making money, because that's how all of this works. The reason that the majority of the people in our industry don't make money is because they're not communicating with their team. Period. It's because their leadership skills have not developed yet. And once they do develop those leadership skills, you know what they're going to find? They're going to find that they start making money. And here's what I'm going to tell you based on experience. It's the same thing that Darren Little taught me. Okay, for a long time, it was my objective to just basically hide behind my computer, and make money. And Darren made it very clear to me early on, while he was mentoring me, that doesn't fly. So we talked a lot about leadership. The challenge was, he said, when things started to change for me, and I started making more money on the internet, and was able to bring my wife home to work with me full time, and was able to do that consistently. We've had some very good things going in our life, and the one I had a conversation with Darren here a few months back where he said, he says, here's the difference I've noticed in you. He says, what's that? He says, for the longest time, Rex, he says, your primary interest was being the front man. And I said, I definitely can relate with you to that. He says, you know what the difference is now? I said, what? He says, the difference is now, he says, you've become the point man. He says, you've become a leader, and that's why you're doing as well as you are right now. And that's very true. You have to become the point man and lead your team where you want them to go. Otherwise, they're not going to do anything. People need leadership. They're looking for leadership. They want leadership. Okay, because the only way to teach to breed new leaders is for other leaders to step up and show people how leadership works so they can go out and do the same thing. It's really very simple. It's just making a decision to do it. And we've made it very easy for you guys to do that here. Okay? Very easy for you guys to do that here. So every click that you get, ladies and gentlemen, that leads to the collection of an email address is vitally important. And the more banners that you have running across these sites, the better. Okay, so SafeListRankings.com. Here's another great resource. Okay, called advertisingblowout.com. There's 10,551 members here, but the majority of the members here, ladies and gentlemen, are site owners. They own what's called a TechStat exchange. These are all people that are making an attempt to start a website and make money on their own, which makes it a great way for you to reach out to people. All right, there's a one-time $10 upgrade in this website that I recommend all of you take. All right, because here's what happens. I can come in here. Here we have a website called Full Throttle Solo Ads, okay, and they have 315 members right now. Well, what happens is in order for these website owners to promote these TechStat exchanges and solo ad sites inside of this resource, they have to provide a promo code to give you a certain amount of free advertising, and a lot of them give away banner impressions as one of the things that they give away. And you can join all these sites for free and get all of these banners in here that you want. Now, don't get in here and get distracted by the rest of the TechStat exchange. Focus on the banners and solo ads you get for free and utilize them. They're not going to produce rock star results for you, but if you're using the strategy I'm sharing with you to use right now, you can set these banners up across these entire networks. Okay, yeah, the network is going to take some time, to manage, but if you focus on the solo sites here in Advertising Blowout and focus on the ones that have some membership to them. If you come up here and you find one that they've got 609 verified members there, that's worth getting in there. Okay, if you find one that's got 20, 30, 40 members, even 100 members, bypass those. Go through here and hunt for the gold. Okay. All right, here's another one, Traffic Inventors here, 108 members. I probably would not join that one. 300 members is my basic bare minimum, okay? So I'm also going to do this here too real quick. Let me see here. We'll go in and add this real quick to the referral builder here too, to give you guys easier access to that. Let me do that here real quick. That's not going to work. Okay, where are we at here? Resources. Okay, and then we'll add this in here. Advertising blowout. And then I need that here. And this is something else too that you guys, as you develop, should seriously considering is starting your own membership site. I'm actually going to that event in Orlando next week, and I'm going to get to spend some time with Armand Morin, who is the king of membership sites, and I'm going to be letting him completely evaluate this website and do whatever he needs to do to help me even make it better. Even if I've got to tolerate some verbal abuse, it'll be worth it. And I doubt that I'll have to do that, but you got to do what you got to do to get better. Be willing to have a stiff upper lip and not take things personally. Because there's going to be times where people need to critique you and you need to be open to that. Otherwise, you're not going to get better. Okay, that way you guys can see how this works too. That's going to go into traffic resources. I'm going to save that there. Click add. And there's that. So now if you go back here to your referral builder in the Academy, okay, you'll see that there. So make sure that you get over to Advertising Blowout and create your account, and then all you have to do to make sure that you're getting credit for all of that is make sure anytime that you see something here that you join, make sure that you get your affiliate URL added in there, because that way you're going to get credit when people join and credit when they upgrade, and you're going to earn more commissions through these sites as well. Please hold. So great way for you guys to set up and begin to build your own banner network there, because like I said, it's all about getting clicks. Okay, whether you're sending those clicks to your main page here at the Academy and collecting email addresses that way, or you're sending them to a lead capture page and collecting email addresses this way, which I highly recommend that you do. But if you don't have an autoresponder right now, you should get one. And if you can't get one right now, at least do this, because that way you're going to have a legitimate shot at making some money when people upgrade. Obviously, you've got to be upgraded to Pro to earn commissions here, but you know, this is a very low-cost way for people to get into cash flow for those of you that make the decision to do that. Okay, so as you can see, you know, relatively simple, basic, straightforward way to go out here and develop a quality banner network and get the clicks that you need to start collecting email addresses. Okay, and as far as traffic exchanges are concerned, like I said, you can get, you know, all of the safe lists that you want here, and you'll even find some of those text ad exchanges that I just showed you through Advertising Blowout here as well. But I mean, traffic exchanges, anytime you're going into a traffic exchange, you'll probably see banners for other traffic exchanges, and so many traffic exchanges will give you, you know, a certain amount of credits for free just for joining. I'm not telling you to go in there and click for a bunch of credits. Okay, I'm telling you to go in there and utilize those free credits to set up your banner network. That's what I'm telling you. And it doesn't require you to join a bunch of them. You know, it requires you to join the best ones. Okay, any of the TimTech traffic exchanges, another great one to join here too, and many of you probably belong to this, that does very well with banner click-throughs is TZAC Traffic Power. This is probably one of the more favorite traffic exchanges of people in the world of online marketing, because like I said, this is about targeting internet marketers and building a list of internet marketers. Okay, we're not looking for home business opportunity seekers here. This is about specifically reaching out to a group of people that has a solution or a problem they need solved or a question that they need answered. So one of the things we're going to do next week is I'm going to start teaching you how to create and develop banners that you can utilize for the purposes of reaching out to traffic exchange users and SafeList users exclusively. And we're even going to build a series of banners for the Pro members here inside the Academy So you guys will have more targeted banners there as well. See, the nice thing about being upgraded to Pro in the Academy is you don't have to go out and create your own stuff. All you need is an Academy account and an Aweber account, and we're building all the materials for you. All you got to do is copy and paste them. Okay, that alone right there is worth what are we charging for this? I know it's ridiculously low. What are we charging for the $11.75 a week is what we're charging for the Academy right now. I mean, are you kidding me? You know, $47 a month, and you guys get access to all this, and all you need is an Aweber account. Okay. So something to seriously consider for those of you that are ready to go out, start building your business, start building a list, and start making some money out here and getting some cash flow going. All right. So with that, we're at our half an hour mark here today, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. I hope